Hello, welcome to CVR News Network. You're watching CVR English. This is the special bulletin on veteran actor Dharmendra, who passed away at the age of 89. You're watching CVR English and I'm Sandeep. Veteran actor Dharmendra has passed away at the age of 89 in Mumbai on November 24th, 2025. As we all know that Dharmendra is famously known as the He-Man of the Bollywood. And one more thing is recently, a couple of weeks back, after he was admitted in the Breach Candy Hospital in Mumbai, there was a death hoax in famous news channels. It was circulated, and later on, his daughter Isha Diol has come to the press and said that her daughter is doing fine and recovering. Since then, it was considered as a blot of the Indian press that, without any proper confirmation, it was declared as dead in the national media. Keeping those aside, but now, unfortunately, that hoax has become true. Dharmendra, the He-Man of Bollywood, has left. He was affectionately known as the He-Man of the Bollywood and had been battling health issues in recent weeks. Reports confirm that he breathed his last at the Breach Candy Hospital after being admitted earlier this month due to breathlessness. Dharmendra's career spanned over 6 decades, beginning in 1960 with Dil Bhi Tera Hum Bhi Tere. He became one of the India's most beloved actors, admired for his versatility in both action and comedy. His passing marks the end of an era in Indian cinema, leaving behind a rich legacy that continues to inspire generations. Dharmendra, who passed away at the age of 89, left a legacy that spanned more than 6 decades, fondly remembered as He-Man of Bollywood, and his versatility across action, comedy and romance. Dharmendra is fondly known as the He-Man of the Bollywood. His death has brought immense grief to the entire Bollywood fraternity, especially his family, including son Sunny Deol and Bobby Deol, wife Hema Malini and daughters Isha and Ahana Deol. We all know their children. Sunny Deol has been continuing his career since past 4 decades, Sunny Deol has a recent hit in the form of Gadar 2, and Bobby Deol also in the industry from past 2.5 decades, debuting with Barsat and now has got a recent hit with Animal and also Chava. And his wife Hema Malini, a dream girl in the Bollywood, her continuous career also spanning almost 6 decades, and daughters Isha and Ahana Deol. We all know Isha, the Dhoom girl, and Ahana Deol has also worked in decent number of films. But however, the stardom of the children could not surpass their parents. Dharmendra, the He-Man of the Bollywood, and Hema Malini, the dream girl of the Bollywood, is considered to be one of the most eminent pairs of the Bollywood. Probably the first successful hero-heroine pair also in the real life. Of course, Dharmendra is married to Prakash Kaur and got 2 children, Sunny and Bobby, and later on he married his constant heroine Hema Malini, and later Isha and Ahana born to Hema Malini. And he has countless fans worldwide. His iconic film includes Sholay, Chupke Chupke and Dream Girl. We all know what exactly Sholay is. Sholay, the biggest blockbuster for most number of time in the history of the Bollywood. In the titles you can see Dharmendra's name getting portrayed first than any other actor. Sholay is a multi-starrer movie starring Dharmendra, Amitabh Bachchan, Sanjeev Kumar, Amjad Khan, Jaya Badri, Hema Malini and many more. But Dharmendra at that particular time was the superstar of the Bollywood, and his name appears first in the titles. In that way, Dharmendra's name appears first in the biggest blockbusters of the Bollywood fraternity. Sholay is considered to be the biggest hit till Hum Aapke Hai Kaun. For 20 years, it remained as the biggest and the most earning film and the most continuously running film ever in the Bollywood's history. Of course, now the business and the numbers of the amount what the film collects is there in the numbers. But in those days, the continuous run, how much craze, how many shows it has run, that used to be the numbers where the film considers a hit or a flop. Till then, Mughal-e-Azam was considered as the biggest film in the Bollywood, and since Sholay, it continued and it remained the biggest blockbuster till the release of Hum Aapke Hai Kaun. But Sholay still remains in the heart of everyone. The film like that never repeats. The saga of the friendship saga of Dharmendra and Amitabh Bachchan is still remembered. The naughty romance between Dharmendra and Hema Malini is still remembered. They became the real life couple later on, but Sholay is considered to be one of the most inspiring movies to the film fraternity and also the newcomers even now. And Dharmendra's name appearing in the biggest blockbuster can never be eradicated in the pages of the Bollywood. Chupke Chupke is also considered to be one of the most iconic movies, a silent comedy movie. It's not like a separate comedy movie. Every dialogue in that particular movie is remembered with a very neat, decent comedy movie. It is considered to be one of the finest comic movie the Bollywood has ever seen. Not like an offbeat comedy movie, but a silent real life comedy movie, if you can say. These movies like Chupke Chupke is available in the YouTube. You can very well see. You will know how versatile actor is Dharmendra. In Sholay, he is a romantic and angry young man, whereas in Chupke Chupke, he is a normal next to door boy who plays the character of a driver and be in a very silent comedy role. Dream Girl, and this particular movie is based upon a titular role of Hema Malini, but Dharmendra's role in the movie is very well admired. Dream Girl is a title given to Hema Malini because of her craze among the youngsters, especially in the male fans. Dharmendra's contribution to cinema remains unparalleled, and his death marks an end of an era in Bollywood.
अगर ये वादा मैंने किया होता तो आज तोड़ देता। ये वादा मेरे दोस्त जय ने किया था, इसलिए
सात समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है।
ठाकुर, अगर ये वादा मैंने किया होता तो आज तोड़
कभी
देता।
छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा।
ये वादा
कभी
मेरे
भी
दोस्त
छोड़कर
जय ने किया था, इसलिए ठाकुर,
सात
अगर
समंदर
ये
पार
वादा
करके
मैंने किया होता
वो
तो
मरने
आज
के लिए
तोड़
वहीं पहुंच
देता।
जाती है
ये
जहां
वादा
पैदा होती है।
मेरे दोस्त जय ने किया था, इसलिए
I need you। कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा, कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा। सात समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है। I need you। कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा, कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा। सात समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है। I need you। कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा, कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा। सात समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है। I need you। कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा, कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा। सात समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है। I need you।
Dharmendra's cinematic journey is remembered as one of the most remarkable in Bollywood history. Rising to fame in the 1960s, he became a household name through his powerful performance in the films like Phool Aur Patthar, which has established him as the He-Man of the Bollywood. I would like to remind and request to all our viewers that this particular film is also there freely in YouTube. Phool Aur Patthar is a must-watch movie. In this particular movie, Phool Aur Patthar, he plays opposite the tragedy queen Meena Kumari. Meena Kumari is considered as an official mentor for Dharmendra, a standing pillar and the force behind Dharmendra, and she has probably established him as an actor in the Bollywood. Frankly speaking, I cannot term what exactly she has done, but yes, she was the tragedy queen and she was the top highest paid actress at that particular time. And Dharmendra, a junior artist, an upcoming hero, and this particular movie, Phool Aur Patthar, has established him as an actor. Phool Aur Patthar is one particular film which is based on the plague disease at that particular time, where entire village flees from the affected area, and Meena Kumari, a young widow, stays back because no one cares about her. Then Dharmendra escorts her, who is actually a dacoit. And the silent romance between a young widow and the dacoit is a turning point at the Bollywood, stereotypic Bollywood love stories at that particular time. Everyone has admired the acting of the queen Meena Kumari and a newcomer Dharmendra. And the dacoit role has established him as a He-Man of the Bollywood. The association between Meena Kumari and Dharmendra continued for about 8 films later on. Kajal, another movie in which Meena Kumari has further won the Filmfare Award, in which Dharmendra, though he doesn't play opposite Meena Kumari, but of course the pair in Kajal is considered as Dharmendra and Meena Kumari. Dharmendra is married to Rajkumar in that movie, whereas Meena Kumari is married to Rajkumar and Dharmendra is married to Mumtaz, but the association between Dharmendra and Meena Kumari is often cited controversial in the movie to the rest of the world. But later on, they turned out to be brother and sister. This is the storyline of the movie Kajal. You can also watch that film in YouTube, and the role what he played in Phool Aur Patthar and Kajal, same actors in different roles, has stolen the eyes of the Bollywood cinegoers and established that particular pair as a hit pair. The age difference is huge. Meena Kumari is quite senior, but the pair of Dharmendra and Meena Kumari is considered to be one of the finest pairs in that particular decade, which established him as a Bollywood icon. His versatility is shown in timeless comedies like Chupke Chupke and family dramas like Anupama, while his iconic role in Sholay cemented his place as a legend of Indian cinema. Beyond action and romance, he was admired for his natural charm and ability to connect with audience across the generations. If you tell about the charm, yes, you can watch so many interviews of Jaya Bachchan in which she openly admits that she is a great fan of Dharmendra and she kept weeping for so many days when finally she was offered a role to play opposite Amitabh Bachchan rather than Dharmendra, which hurts a lot because she was a great fan of Dharmendra. Amitabh Bachchan also admitted this particular event that during the initial days she was very much crazy about Dharmendra, not on Amitabh Bachchan, but of course in real life she married Amitabh Bachchan later on, but still she remains a huge favorite of Dharmendra even now. With audience across the generations, you find the fans of all age groups even now. With over 300 films to his credit, Dharmendra's contribution shaped the golden era of Hindi cinema, leaving behind the legacy of strength, warmth and unforgettable artistry.
सात समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है. I need you. कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा, कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा. सात समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है. I need you. कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा, कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा. सात समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है. I need you. कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा, कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा. सात समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है. I need you. कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा, कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा. सात समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है. I need you.
बहुत ही अवैज्ञानिक भाषा है साहब. CUT कट है तो PUT पुट, GO2 DO2 किंतु GO गो हो जाता है. आप ही बताइए मेम साहब, क्या तरीका है साहब? अशिक्षित हूं ना, इसीलिए आप ऐसे समझा रहे. ठीक है, अब आपके चरणों में आ गया हूं, धीरे धीरे सीख जाऊंगा. साहब आज ही मैं अंग्रेजी की एक पुस्तक खरीद कर लाता. बहुत ही अवैज्ञानिक भाषा है साहब. CUT कट है तो PUT पुट, GO2 DO2 किंतु GO गो हो जाता है. आप ही बताइए मेम साहब, क्या तरीका है साहब? अशिक्षित हूं ना, इसीलिए आप ऐसे समझा रहे. ठीक है, अब आपके चरणों में आ गया हूं.
मैं भी तेरे खून की कसम खाकर कहता हूँ, एक एक को चुन चुन के मारूंगा, चुन चुन के मारूंगा. गब्बर सिंह, I love you. मैं भी तेरे खून की कसम खाकर कहता हूँ, एक एक को चुन चुन के मारूंगा, चुन चुन के
Dharmendra's career unfolded as one of the most celebrated journeys in Indian cinema. He began in 1960 with debut and quietly rose prominence through films like Phool Aur Patthar, which earned him recognition as Bollywood's He-Man. In 1970s marked his golden era with unforgettable performance in Chupke Chupke, Sholay. Through 1980s and 1990s, he remained consistent presence on the big screen, often collaborating with his sons, Sunny and Bobby, and even ventured into the film production. In 2000s, he balanced cinema with public service, serving as a member of parliament while continuing to act in films as Apne and Yamla Pagla Divana. His immense contribution was honored with the Padma Bhushan in 2012, cementing his status as a true legend. Even in his later years, Dharmendra remained beloved by audience, leaving behind a legacy of strength, charm, and timeless artistry that continues to inspire generations.
गब्बर सिंह मैं भी तेरे खून की कसम खाकर कहता हूँ, एक एक को चुन चुन के मारूंगा, चुन चुन के मारूंगा, गब्बर सिंह
कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा, कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा। 7 समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है। I need you. कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा।
The news of Dharmendra passing has left the film industry and millions of fans in deep sorrow. Tributes have poured in from actors, directors, and admirers who described him as a towering figure of Indian cinema and a symbol of resilience and charm. Many recalled his unforgettable roles in Sholay, Chupke Chupke, and Phool Aur Patthar, noting how his performances defined an era and inspired generations. The most highest paid film of that particular era remained as Razia Sultana, in which he acted opposite his real-life partner Hema Malini. Of course, the film bombed at the box office, but had an immense popularity to both Dharmendra and Hema Malini. Dharmendra acted as a slave to the Queen Razia Sultana. Razia Sultana's role was portrayed by Hema Malini, and the scenes of both the actors are remained forever, but the film did not fare well. But Dharmendra's performance was immensely recognized throughout the film fraternity. His role as a slave, his deglamorized role, probably no one would be accepting, but Dharmendra could dare to do that particular role. Social media has been flooded with heartfelt messages, with fans sharing memories of his films and expressing gratitude of joy he brought to their lives. The collective sentiment reflects not just grief but also immense respect, as the industry acknowledges Dharmendra's legacy will continue to shine brightly in the history of Bollywood. Dharmendra Keval Krishnan Deol, born 8th December 1935 to 24th November 2025, known mononymously as Dharmendra, was an Indian actor, producer, politician, primarily known for his work in Hindi films. Widely considered as one of the greatest, most handsome and commercially successful film stars in the history of Indian cinema. In a career spanning 65 years, he worked in over 300 films, holding on the record for starring in the highest number of hit films in Hindi cinema. Dharmendra made his debut in 1960 with Dil Bhi Tera Hum Bhi Tere, first gained popularity for the films such as Aaye Milan Ki Bela, Phool Aur Patthar, and Aaye Din Bahar Ke, and achieved greater stardom in later years, being dubbed India's He-Man. He consistently starred in several successful Hindi films in 60s till 80s, such as Aankhein, Shikar, Aaya Sawan Jhoom Ke, Jeevan Mrityu, Mera Gaon Mera Desh, Sita Aur Geeta, Raja Jani, Jugnu, Yadon Ki Barat, Dost, Sholay, Pratigna, Charas, Dharamveer, Chacha Bhatija, Gulami, Hukumat, Aag Hi Aag, Aelan-e-Jang, and Tehelka, as well as some of his acclaimed performances include Anpad, Bandini, Hakikat, Anupama, Mamta, Majli Didi, Satyakam, Naya Zamana, Samadhi, Resham Ki Dori, Chupke Chupke Dil Lagi. These all the movies I request the audience to watch in the YouTube. These all the movies just I mentioned are critically acclaimed movies where you can see different angle of Dharmendra, and they are very good movies. The Burning Train, Gazab, Do Dishaye and Hatyar are the commercially acclaimed movies. Being in the late 1990s, he appeared in character roles in several successful films such as Pyar Kiya To Darna Kya, Life in a Metro, Apne Johnny Gaddar, Yamla Pagla Divana, Rocky और रानी की प्रेम कहानी, and तेरी बातों में ऐसा उलझा जिया. In 1997, he received the Filmfare Life Achievement Award for his contributions to Bollywood. He was a member of 15th Lok Sabha of India, representing the Bikaner constituency in Rajasthan from the BJP. Dharmendra was married to Prakash Kaur and actress Hema Malini.
मैं भी तेरे खून की कसम खाकर कहता हूँ, एक एक को चुन चुन के मारूंगा, चुन चुन के मारूंगा। गब्बर सिंह,
कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा। 7 समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है। I need you. कभी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा।
धीरे धीरे सीख जाऊंगा साहब। आज ही मैं अंग्रेजी की एक पुस्तक खरीद कर लाता। बहुत ही अवैज्ञानिक भाषा है साहब। CUT कट है तो PUT पुट, DO डू किंतु GO गो हो जाता है। आप ही बताइए मेम साहब, ये क्या तरीका है साहब? अशिक्षित हूं ना, इसीलिए आप ऐसे समझा रहे हैं। ठीक है, अब आपके चरणों में आ गया हूं, धीरे धीरे सीख जाऊंगा साहब। आज ही मैं अंग्रेजी की एक पुस्तक खरीद कर लाता। बहुत ही अवैज्ञानिक भाषा है साहब। CUT कट है तो PUT।
Dharmendra, born on 8 December 1935 in Nasrali, a small village in Punjab, then the part of British India. He was son of Keval Krishnan and Satwat Kaur. But unfortunately, in fortnight, he would have celebrated his 90th birthday, but he died at 81. His childhood spent in Sahnewal, where he studied at government secondary school under the guidance of his father, who was a school headmaster. Later on, he jumped into the movies, and his legacy continues. Though he is a short-term politician, he would be remembered as an iconic superstar, He-Man of Bollywood. This is a special story on Dharmendra. Keep watching CVR News English.
बहुत ही अवैज्ञानिक भाषा है साहब। CUT कट है तो PUT पुट, DO डू किंतु GO गो हो जाता है। आप ही बताइए मेम साहब, ये क्या तरीका है साहब? अशिक्षित हूं ना, इसीलिए आप ऐसे समझा रहे हैं। ठीक है, अब आपके चरणों में आ गया हूं, धीरे धीरे सीख जाऊंगा साहब। आज ही मैं अंग्रेजी की एक पुस्तक खरीद कर लाता। बहुत ही अवैज्ञानिक भाषा है साहब। CUT कट है तो PUT पुट, DO डू किंतु GO गो हो जाता है। आप ही बताइए मेम साहब, ये क्या तरीका है साहब? अशिक्षित हूं ना, इसीलिए आप ऐसे समझा रहे हैं। ठीक है, अब आपके चरणों में आ गया हूं, धीरे धीरे सीख जाऊंगा साहब।
कभी भी छोड़कर नहीं जाऊंगा। 7 समंदर पार करके वो मरने के लिए वहीं पहुंच जाती है जहां पैदा होती है। I need you.